People spend billions every year on health trends. This influencer says this influencer says this. You hear that topic there, this trend there. You hear so much, but the trend is a trend. But here's the truth. Many of them don't work the way people think. It's just a trend sometimes, and some are just a waste of money. Your pocket is in danger. So in this video, we are breaking down the biggest health trends that are overhyped, so you can have an overview of the influencers or the products they mention in their trends, and we will analyze the products based on science and real world experience. But why do people fall for trends? For health trends especially. Health trends spread fast because they promise quick results, easy solutions, and minimal effort. Everything that you want to hear, because it's easy, it's fast, and sometimes also cheap. But in reality, it's not that, because real health doesn't work like this. In fact, research shows people spend tens of billions on supplements, even though most don't need them. Marketing is stronger than science. And we let us influence so easily and think that the things that they tell us are so wrong or so right, so we believe this. There are a lot of supplements that I tried myself that I was influenced by and thought, okay, they have a valid point, so I'll try it and test it. But in fact, it was not that helpful like I thought. The first thing is multivitamins. For everyone. You think you take one pill, fast, easy, and all in one. It doesn't match the criteria we want in this case. Multivitamins are one of the most popular health products worldwide. But here's what studies show. For healthy people, they don't reduce the risk of major diseases like heart diseases or even cancer. That means if you don't have a deficiency, they often don't give you real benefits, so you take them for nonsense. Maybe you think this is a good reason to take this, or you think it's useful, but it isn't. I always see people, also in my private field, I saw people that are relying on pills instead of fixing their diet. The next trend will maybe shock you, because it's about fish oil and heart health supplements. For example, fish oil is heavily marketed for heart health. But why is it so? But newer evidence shows over-the-counter fish oil supplements may not reduce heart risk disease, and in some cases may even have downsides. The better alternatives are real food, real fish. The fish that is swimming in the big ocean, you can also swim in it if you want. And especially a balanced diet. That's better than taking pills. Another thing is also if your lifestyle changes in a positive way. These three things are better than fish oil in general. Sure, if you take fish oil to optimize your omega-3 intake, sure, this is good, but only if you also look at the part about your diet. Because if your diet is rich in omega-6, then your body isn't able to take the omega-3 in it. Oh, here we come to the next part. The older people that aged so good are thinking about or fall for it. Anti-aging supplements. For example, NAD or resveratrol. Anti-aging is one of the biggest trends right now, especially for older people, but I think also young people think about this and maybe try it. You see products like NAD boosters or longevity stacks that should help to have anti-aging effects on your body, but I think this is not the case. Experts say many of these lack strong human evidence. That means they maybe sound powerful because anti-aging sounds great, big and powerful, but the real results are unclear. So maybe you know all the people that fall for these things. The next trend that is in all mouths across the whole countries, the whole world, is detox products and cleanses. Detox teas, detox juices, cleansing programs. I hear it everywhere. But the idea that your body needs help to clean itself, I understand it. But in reality, you have organs that do this work. But sure, if your organs are already damaged or are not capable to do it, sure, it makes sense. Normally, you don't need this because most detox products are just marketing with a health label, so you feel good to take this. I think this makes sense if you want to sell things to people that are worried about health. They have a little bit fear in it. So that's a good point for them to sell it. But is it so worthful for you? I don't know. Here we come to the favorite thing of mine. Too many supplements. Stacking. Another big trend. People taking 10 to 15 supplements daily. They don't care about their routines, about their basic diet, about their sleep. They just focus on taking supplements, spending hundreds of dollars for supplements to improve their health in general. But this can actually backfire because research shows supplements can cause side effects, interactions, and even health risk when overused. More is not always better because you have enemies in some supplements that affect the other supplements, so the one supplement will not be absorbed by your body. So you take it for no reason because it will not get into your body like it should. So be careful and get your informations what you can take together and what you should avoid to take together. So instead chasing trends, what you should do, what you should focus on, what works consistently, not for a short period. The basics that matter are whole foods, enough protein, and no, you don't have to eat so much protein. If you look for protein, then it's good. You don't have to overeat yourself with protein to get your protein. This is also a thing you don't need so much. The next thing is fiber intake. That's also a thing you should focus on. And sleep, and the quality of sleep, like I always said. And I think you have a private life, you have a life where you work. So manage the stress in private and also in your career. If this is your case, that's also basic. And your movement, your daily movement, you do or you have to do, I don't know. They are proven. These basics are proven in my opinion. And these are things you should always focus on. Always. Not on the pills at first, at the basics. So here is a real life perspective that is very important. In my experience, the biggest mistake people make is looking for shortcuts. Shortcuts to get quick to your result, to your goal. They spend money on trends instead of building habits. Building habits is a long-term process, I know, but it will save your life and keep your life directed to your goal. And this is the thing you should always look for. So I think you get all the things I've just mentioned. So health trends will always come and go, but the fundamentals stay the same. If something sounds too easy, too fast, or too good, it's time for you to listen and look deeply into the trend, product, program, whatever, and what is your most hated trend you always hear about, or maybe the trend you tried and didn't work. Let me know it in the comments so I know what you experienced yourself. See you next time.